Hi, everyone. My name is Eric Zimmerman. I'm the mayor of Normandy Park, and I am here to bring you this week's February 13th City Council meeting wrap-up video, catching up on the things we talked about at City Council. We began our City Council meeting with the ceremonial oath of office swearing in of Officer Malcolm Lee. We're very excited that Malcolm has finished his training at the Police Academy and is joining the Normandy Park team. Really glad that he'll be here working in the community, able to make contributions to keeping our community safe. So feel free to say hi to Officer Malcolm Lee if you see him around the community. We also were able to celebrate a number of inductees to our Heritage Tree Program. Which is a program we've established in the city to celebrate especially distinctive trees, native trees that are in and around the community. Feel free to reach out to our city staff if you're at all interested in having us take a look at any of the trees that you have on your property. We're very interested in trees that are especially large, especially old, or especially distinctive. After that, we moved on into our consent agenda, which is an opportunity for the City Council to quickly advance and approve items like paychecks and payments that the city is making to vendors and suppliers. So we addressed that item pretty quickly. We moved on from that into a discussion of regional reports from regional committees that our City Council is represented in, the City Manager report, and then also my report as mayor. One of the items that I was very happy to report on this last council meeting was a celebration that we had at the Highline Heritage Museum to commemorate a new partnership that the city of Normandy Park has with the museum and with other nearby cities as we join together to do better storytelling, sharing of our history, sharing of our heritage, and making sure that all of these stories and accomplishments of the generations that have come before us are well protected and well preserved so that future generations can continue to learn from what's happened in the past. The next thing that we worked on was a discussion of our comprehensive plan. Normandy Park, like all other cities, does a long-term planning process where we're thinking about the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years to come and the kinds of laws and city code and ordinances that we're going to need to make sure that we're continuing to be a prosperous and successful city. The focus of our comprehensive plan update at the moment is elements related to economic development, and then a lot of other policy items that have come down from the state level, where the state legislature has created new requirements for cities like Normandy Park to update our housing code to accommodate a variety of affordable housing options. And so in response to the laws passing at the state level, Normandy Park has been participating in that update and working to make the best possible local level code that we can so that we can continue to be a really accessible and affordable city for families that live here today and for families that would like to live here in the future. And so if you'd like to learn more about that, please do feel free to reach out to our city staff. We're being very, very careful and intentional for how we are writing our new code updates. We'd love to have public input at different points. We're going to continue to have public hearings and other opportunities for public input so you can make your voice heard. But at the end of the day, our job as your city council, we work for you, and we're going to do the very best that we can to create local code updates that are serving your interests and helping to continue to make Normandy Park the kind of place that you want to live, the kind of place that you want your family and your friends to live. The final action that we took as City Council that night was to go into what's called executive session. Executive session is a closed session where the City Council members and members of city staff can talk together about sensitive issues where it's not appropriate to discuss in public. This time it was related to legal action that the city is involved in, but we had a really successful executive session and were able to resolve the topic that was being considered. We came back into general session and were able to pass one final item, which was additional action to our city staff to resolve the topic that we had brought up in executive session. But if you're at all interested in any of the topics that I've talked about today, you can find recordings of our city council meeting online, or feel free to reach out to me directly with any of your questions. And as always, you can reach our city staff at City Hall by dropping by emailing, or by calling the front desk. Thanks so much for watching, and looking forward to hopefully meeting you at a future city council meeting. Thank you.